Stages of the season, Richard, some players can be, I think, unsure about their role.
Hey, but that's part of the job. You just have to stay ready. Whenever your team calls your number, you have to go in and do the job that they ask.
Now the starting group for the visitors. 2 points, that one goes.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Potter from past the arc. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Offensive rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Whitehead. Driving inside.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. They set the pick. Here's Catchings. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And that one, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
.151 left to play in the first. And they take the lead. Whitehead's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Out to the wing. Here's Kane. Lets it go from deep. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Big Red passes to Cabangel. Shot clock at 5. Hunter. His 3-pointers off the mark.
and the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Big Red. Inside. Here's the break. "16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Casey. No good from outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Big Red, and it's Jennings in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Lays it up off the glass.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Big Red. Nothing on the board. And he drives in. Here's Whitehead. He has 5. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. To the middle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Big Red for the 3. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Well, you look at Big Red, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's see who's the limits.
second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Potter. Hasn't made one yet. Big Red, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Got a hand on it. Fast break, here we go. And he takes the feed in stride and swings it home.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Big Red. 1:58 left in the first half. Kevin Gelly passes to Potter. 6 on the shot clock. Whitehead's shot is off. Got a nice 3-3 to start the second. And he's going up for the alley-oop. On Friday and then on Thursday. Catches, he's checked in for Kane. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Potter. He has yet to score. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Big Red. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the drive. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
With 4 seconds on the clock. No good at the rim.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans get ready for the high RPM and amazing speed from dual powered by Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. It would appear there are some fun games headed our way, guys.
Yeah, I'm all about fun. I had the crew rig up some confetti for later in the show.
Yeah, that was a fun idea. I saw that. And actually, we have a surprise for you.
Yeah, big fella, we sent the crew to your car instead. 20,000 pieces of confetti all over the interior. Have fun cleaning that thing up. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the visiting team.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Only 21% from the field so far. Here's Potter, still without a basket. Pass to Whitehead. This one for three. Catchings with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Kane. Lets it go with the three. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From downtown, the shot comes out.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Shot from free throw range. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you, Kevin.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie.
2 minutes remaining.
There's Whitehead. 5 points in the game. 1:53 left to play in the third. Pass to Potter. 4 on the shot clock. Can't nail the jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Catchings. And the shot goes in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Down low. And he jams it with authority.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Whitehead. Will it go? The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. The three. Not going to go that time. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half for 2 of 8. And that one drops.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.32 seconds left in the third. .17 seconds left to play here in the third. It's deflected, and they'll turn it over, unable to get the shot off in time. A 30-second shot clock violation. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Fires from deep. And no good. Being a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Here's Big Red driving in. It's stolen. Pass to Rodriguez. And the shot is long. Here's Potter. Here's Marsh. Sinks that one from the post. Big Red's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Rodriguez outside. That one dropped.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Big Red. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Says something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, thanks. And good that time.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. The 3 goes down.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Whitehead. For 3. Does not go in.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Good! Some old school moves in the post.
Number 7.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Catchings. Beyond the arc. That one misses. Whitehead deciding where to go with it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long and good night, everyone.